Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the episode number 426 of the podcast AS Roma at 360 degrees. I'm Andrea Monaco, and today, as always, let's analyze the most important daily news from Roma world. Let's start from the transfer market, because there are many important news. Let's start from Osterwolde, because according to La Gazzetta dello Sport, he will arrive on loan without mandatory. Let's make a resume. Osterwolde arrived in Rome 2 days ago. Okay, he did his medical exams. We know that he's injured. He arrived from Fenerbahce. He's injured, but the medical exams show that he won't play for other 3 or 4 weeks. So Rome wanted a change of plans with Fenerbahce. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, we will have to see when it will be official, and he should have arrived with mandatory, with a loan with a mandatory. But right now Roma just want a loan, a simple loan. Without mandatory, without right to buy. Let's see what will happen, but we're just waiting for the official announcement, and I hope it will arrive soon. I think that this is right, because he is not 100% at his physical condition, so we have to be prudent, and we have to be really careful about this. And I think that with a mandatory, I hope, of course, not. If he will have problems, physical problems, it could be a problem. So with just a loan, we can be more, of course, more calm. We can be really calm for this operation, and I think that we can be really satisfied. So this was the first news. So Osterwolde did his medical exams. We are just waiting for the official announcement. The other news is that Morato is a new Roma target. According to Gianluca Di Marzio, he's really close to Roma. He is a player who is currently playing with Nottingham Forest. Last year he played 37 games with Nottingham Forest, and he's a central defender. He can play, he's a left foot, he can play as a central defender, but he can also play as a left back. So this is a good news, in my opinion. I don't really know him. What I can say is that we need a player in that position. Also Osterwolde can play there, because he's a left foot. He can play as a central defender, but he's adaptable, so he could play also as a left back. This is a good news. According to Gianluca Di Marzio, Roma and Nottingham Forest are discussing about the details, and the way of how this operation will be done. But probably it will be done with a loan, with a mandatory that will be activated in case of some targets that will be achieved. I think that this could be a good operation. He was born in 2001. He's really young. He played in Premier League. He played also in Europa League. So he's experienced. And I think that he could be a good player. He could rise our level in the defensive phase. But why Roma is trying to do this operation? Because Ziolkowski is really close to Monza. According always to Fabrizio Romano, Ziolkowski is really close to Monza. He could leave Roma with a loan, with a right to buy for Monza. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, also Parma is interested in the player, in the Polish player. I think that Ziolkowski is a good player. He played well last year. He played few games, but when he played, he didn't do bad. But if he leaves and Morato will arrive, I think that this is an amazing upgrade. So I would be really satisfied. let's see what will happen. I think that Ziolkowski deserves a place in which he could play. So I think that Monza or Parma can be the right place for him, a place in which he could play, a place in which he could be one of the most important players, because in Roma there is Hermoso, there is Mancini, there is Ndika, Koulirakis arrived, so Ghilardi, it's difficult to play. So I think Monza could be the right place for him. About the transfer market, the most important daily news is that Kessié is one of Roma target. According always to Gianluca Di Marzio, Roma is really interested in Franck Kessié, who could arrive as a free agent. Juventus is interested in him. We spoke about Kessié also last summer, I don't remember, or probably in January. Roma is interested in the player. Also, Juventus is really interested in him. Juventus is in advanced phase due to us, but Roma, according to Gianluca Di Marzio, Roma met Kessié's agent today in our hotel in the capital city. So let's see what will happen. I really like Kessié. Yeah, he played for Al Ahly. This season he played 42 games. He scored 12 goals. Of course, it's another football. It's another league. But in Serie A, he played for several years with Milan. He played with Barcelona. So he could be an incredible player. I think that he's the player that we are missing at the moment. So if he arrives, I would be really satisfied. So I hope that he could arrive. Let's see what will happen. We have to see what Juventus will try to do, because they were talking for the player, but according to some rumors, they were waiting for a midfielder's exit, and they would have tried to do everything to take Kessié. Right now that Roma is in the race, we have to see if they will try to do the best that they can to take him. And but I think that it could be a good purchase. I think that in these last days, if these players, if the midfielder arrives, if Morato arrives, I think that we can end this transfer market window in a really good way, because we need these kind of players, and I think that they are the right players that we need. So these were the most important news about the transfer market. About the pitch, Roma started training, came back training today to prepare the game against Lecce, which will be played on Monday at 6:30. And the news is that the referee of the match will be Kessié, so he will referee the match against Lecce, a game that will be really important, a game that we have to try to win, because we have to try to achieve 6 points. Starting the new league with 2 wins would be really good. I think that it will be a different game than Fiorentina. It will be a tough game. I think that we will have to struggle because we will play abroad. We won't play at home, so it's difficult. But we have to win. We have to do everything that we can, and I hope that we will try to recover. Molina Ranch will be, I think, difficult. Probably Lully could have a second chance. Could have had a second chance. I hope that, because he played really well against Fiorentina. These were the most important news from AS Roma World. I suggest you to subscribe on my YouTube channel, where you can find me with my name and surname. Then you can follow me also on Spreaker and on Spotify, where you can listen and download all the episodes. Bye, and always Forza Roma!